Last time on Wildlife Creatures, we followed a Chevy and SU-85 hunt for their bananas. Today, we are taking a look at the frozen Arctics of nature while we follow a bulldog and Blaze on their quest for bananas. Unfortunately, there are a couple of obstacles in the way. It is freezing out there and the predators are not in top condition. Also, the matchmaking is quite rough with a lot of good enemies that are trying to take the bananas. Luckily enough, it looks like the bulldog is very fast indeed and is already taking a good location for the attack on the IS. But can he get a nice attack in there? Oh, it looks like he does not. He just barely misses the IS, grasping on the side of him. Another one shows up and there we go. The attack hits and then unfortunately the third one misses as well. Falling back into cover. This attack is definitely not going great right now. And although the score is even, looks like this wildlife is definitely hard to take on. Looking for more predators that are not in cover, we see a tiger appeared on the enemy. We get one in, but unfortunately he moves along. But making an ambush, we can get a second attack in as well, and we are back to going into cover. The Blaze right now is in the side, looking for some tasty enemies while sniping from a distance. But this bulldog is hungry for enemies, and so the banana hunt continues. The Carnarvon has a decent amount of bananas with him, so we decide to move in, maybe getting a couple of easy attacks on him. SU is spotted at the front, and right now there's a lot of enemies that are coming in, and we have to make work of this, otherwise it will be doomed. Fighting with new trust for his bananas, we got a tiger once again in the side, and now an Emil is popping out. But it looks like all attacks are doing good and they are ignoring the bulldog for now, knowing he is just an innocent. Moving along, we are already 2 guys down. 2 wolves has already died and a tiger is complaining about noob teams because that is what tigers in nature do. Bulldog now is falling back, ready to strike again from a distance. Enemies right now are looking for more tasty meals, but luckily enough, our team gets 2 kills as well, which the Blaze actually gets 1 for the banana count. We're looking for some enemies. The bulldog right now kinda confused, looking around, not sure where to go. But he decides that it is time to hunt down some prey, and this predator is back, going into the snow after the Carnarvon or the tiger. Oh, a cheesy shot in the Emil from the rear. Number 1, unfortunately not a second attack could be connected. Now the IS-3 is popping up, that may be a little bit too strong. The ML is back, ready for some more attacks. We missed the first one, but get one in the IS and fall back in cover just before before he noticed us and got a attack in us. Right now we're moving back, making sure that we keep the distance well between us and the predators and prey. We have to save our hit points, so this bulldog right now falling back to a bush with his mate, trying to camp down before the real fight is going to begin. Only one ally down. It is not looking too shabby, although the enemy is definitely moving up. They just took down the 87, which was the last thing holding them up on this line. A brother is lost, but the Emil pays the price, almost going down after another attack from the bulldog. Unfortunately, the Yak Panther now under heavy fire goes down as well, and although Ike's in his Blaze finishes off another enemy, our last teammate gets finished off, making it a 2 versus 3 carry. Attacking the IS time on time, but after 3 failed attacks, he decides to retreat into safety from the nature of the snowy wild winter. A Carnarvon pops up, which is almost down after being attacked a lot this game. Unfortunately, the bulldog gets spotted, but the tiger misses his attack, and right now it is still looking alright. One sneaky attack in the tiger, and maybe the Carnarvon, no, we bounce. It's just too strong of an opponent. And right now, the predator have become prey indeed. The Blaze deciding to relocate after all what has happened, asking for some help, so I'm moving in with the Blaze. The best 2 of friends over here. The predators have become prey now and are waiting for the enemy to show themselves. Another nice attack from the Blaze into the tiger, and now the Carnarvon, although in the open, still manages to not take any damage. After another 2 missed attacks, the third one finally goes in, making the Carnarvon bleeding and very low. right now it is a battle between two for the bananas. The bananas are close indeed, but the bulldog here is almost ready to kill off the Carnarvon. He tries again, but unfortunately the Carnarvon is very well armored and his attacks don't grasp through his armor. And after 2 missed shells, he decides to one in the tiger, which misses as well. A complete attack missed, and right now it's looking grim for the two. The blaze says he will get the tiger and is reloading before he can finish him off. Unfortunately, the IS-3 strikes out of nowhere, out of the bushes, and unfortunately took a lot of damage. But he might and does finish off the tiger, which puts them in a 2 versus 2. But unfortunately, a very strong IS-3 is still left, although the blaze finishes off the tiger, which makes the score in the advantage for the hunters. They are still against a very dangerous IS-3. He takes 1 from the vase, and then a second and a third one from the bulldog. Maybe 1 more. Yes, there we go. He puts all shots in, making the score definitely in the advantage for the blaze and bulldog. Their friends together decide to put a couple more in, and now the bulldog is almost reloaded. It looks very grim for the IS-3 and the defenders of the banana. Again, the attackers steal the bananas, and this is another successful hunt for the bananas. The IS-3 pays the total price of death. After this successful hunt and almost 5,800 bananas stolen, we can say that the attackers had a successful hunt. But wildlife is dangerous, and next time the attackers might end up paying the ultimate price themselves. Anyway, that's it for wildlife creatures today. Stay hunting until the next episode.